Good morning. Today's Thursday, April the 18th. It's about a 1 week, prior to the 2013 NFL draft. I would like to talk about my team, Miami Dolphins. They draft strategy. So far, what have they done and what they're gonna do, and well, we all know, who they already signed, from the Steelers, my White Wallace. Um, they signed, they re-signed Brian, Hartline, Devon Bass. Um, for your offensive weapons, Dustin Keller from the New York Jets, and I just want to talk about our running game, Lamar Miller, which is nobody's paying attention to. This guy is he's going to be a workhorse for us for the Miami Dolphins, and people in the AFC East going to be very surprised about this kid, how good he's going to be, and what kind of yardage he's going to be putting. I really like this kid, Lamar Miller. He reminds me of Frank Gore from the 49ers when he was coming out from the college. He was, injury prone. He had injuries that nobody wanted to really take a chance on him, and Miami Dolphins took a chance on, Lamar Miller. He has the same, mentality like, Frank Gore from the 49ers. I think he's going to be even better from from Frank Gore. So that's who you guys got to watch for. I'm just telling about the AFC East opponents. You guys got to watch for Lamar Miller, and this guy's going to be real good. He's a good, pass, catching, out of the backfield, but his blocking could be, improved, in the training camp. That's what his weakness is, blocking, for the, quarterback. That's about it. And talking about the draft. Now that everybody's talking about Brandon Alberts, being traded to Miami Dolphins, I tell you what, Miami Dolphins will not, pull the trade, so quickly. Ask me why. During the draft, Miami will wait, how the situation will come down to them in the draft, because they're looking at two of the tackles they really like in the NFL draft, and to giving up number two pick, for one of the number two picks for the Brandon Albert, and plus Brandon Albert is looking for a long-term deal, so it's gonna cause a little problem with the money situation that Brandon Albert's looking for. He's asking for a long-term deal, and Miami Dolphins have signed a lot of people this off season, putting out so much money and everything. It might create a cap problem coming through coming in within 2 or 3 years. So if Miami Dolphins could land one of those an offensive tackle in the draft, if they give up a second round, one of the second round draft picks, and move up and switch with the number one pick, whoever's ahead of them, and if those tackles are there, and whoever's drafting ahead of Miami, and if the tackles are there, and Miami Dolphins might switch the number one, whoever's ahead of them, they switch with their number ones and give up number two, and give up number two and get one of those tackles. And now you got a rookie who's going to be starting for 4 to 5 years until rookie contract runs out, and we'll get away with cheap. It won't be taking too much hits with for the salary cap. And then if they get those one of those tackles and giving up less, Miami Dolphins will go. Then they will go cornerback with cornerback number one overall, and with the second round pick, with the second round pick, they will go cornerback and a defensive end, outside linebacker who could rush the pass. So also for when it comes down to Brandon Albert, that will give you experience, tackle who's in his prime, coming out, it's gonna be it gives you prime tackle who will teach guys like Jonathan Martin, the second year man, the left tackle or the right tackle. I don't know where he's gonna end up to be. It'll give them what's in my experience person who could teach Jonathan Martin how to play the tackle position. So if you get a rookie, if you draft a rookie, so it's going to be inexperienced. The only person who's going to be experienced will be Mike Pouncey, the center, and Rich Incognito and John Jerry, And so far, those are the people that will be, experienced. But also Miami Dolphins who opt out to be like in getting Eric Winston. Eric Winston is he's a veteran, offensive tackle. He's a decent tackle. He's a very good tackle. He could be like a cheap option for Miami Dolphins. That could be like Plan B. So Plan A to see. I guarantee you, Miami Dolphins will wait until the draft day, see how the things will fall down to them, and wait for one of those tackles drop to their laps and everything. If not, they will turn and call at Kansas City Chiefs in last minute, and they will pull that trade for Brandon Albert and giving up one of those number second round picks. And then after that, you have two number threes that you could draft cornerbacks, defensive end, and maybe a running back later on the road, and maybe a pass catching tight end. So it all depends on, like I said, how the draft will fall, and then what would happen with the Brandon Albert situation. But the Miami Dolphins will not trade for Brandon Albert before the draft. That I will guarantee you. And again, I would like to talk about more and everything. I'm at work, and I will be, posting more videos during this, before this draft, or during this afterwards, and see what happens. I thank you very much for all the Dolphin fans, and keep the faith going and everything. And I guarantee you, this will be a surprising year for the Dolphin fans out there, because they have a good talent and everything. They started up voluntary camp, almost everybody was there, so almost perfect attendance. And I like how Joe Philbin doing, getting this team ready and everything. And I think they're going to the right direction and everything. Don't be surprised this year. Miami Dolphins will challenge New England Patriots, and for the AFC East title. I guarantee you, they're gonna make it very they're gonna push, for it and everything. They're gonna make Patriots earn them, money for the AFC East title. Don't be surprised if Miami Dolphins will clinch the AFC East title. I know a lot of people are going to be picking Miami Dolphins second, understanding and everything, New England Patriots first and everything. But don't be surprised if the Dolphins will take over for the Patriots for the AFC East crown this year. Then again, this is Randy Karabura. I'm at work, and I will talk to you, all the Miami Dolphin fans, again soon. So I thank you very much, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.